The Wise Farmer and the Foolish Sons. Once upon a time, nestled among the hills and vast green fields, there was a peaceful village called Sundarpur. In this serene land lived a wise and respected farmer named Babu Ram. Babu Ram was known across the region for his hard work, honesty, and wisdom. Despite his humble means, he was wealthy in experience and the love of the villagers. He owned a small piece of fertile land, some cattle, and a cozy mud house surrounded by lush trees. But his greatest treasure was his 4 sons: Ramesh, Suresh, Dinesh, and Naresh. Babu Ram had raised his sons with great love and care. He sent them to school, taught them the value of hard work, and shared stories of his youth. Yet, as the boys grew older, their bond weakened. They often quarreled over small things: who would milk the cow, who would plow the field, and who worked the hardest. Each believed he was better than the others, and jealousy brewed like poison among them. No amount of pleading or advice from Babu Ram seemed to work. He would often gather them under the old banyan tree near their house and try to make them understand. "My sons," he would say, "no family can thrive in the absence of unity. Alone, you may be clever, but together, you will be strong." The sons would nod in agreement, but forget his words as soon as they went back to their chores. Years passed. Babu Ram grew old, his beard turned white, and his back bent with time. He could no longer work as he used to. One cold winter morning, Babu Ram fell seriously ill. The village doctor visited him and gave some medicines, but warned the sons, "Your father is weak. He must not worry. Keep him happy." But Babu Ram's greatest worry was not his health. It was the future of his sons. He feared that after his death, they would divide the land, argue endlessly, and ruin everything he had built. Lying on his bed, he decided it was time to teach them a final lesson, one they would never forget. He called Ramesh, the eldest, and said, "Gather your brothers. I want to speak with all of you." The 4 sons stood by his bedside. "My sons," Babu Ram said weakly, "I have a request. Go to the storeroom and bring me a bundle of sticks tied with rope." Naresh, the youngest, brought a thick bundle of sticks. "Now," said Babu Ram, "I want each of you to try to break this bundle." They looked at each other, puzzled, but obeyed. Ramesh tried first. He used all his strength, but the bundle would not break. Then Suresh tried, then Dinesh, and finally Naresh. Despite their efforts, the bundle remained intact. "Now untie the bundle," Babu Ram instructed. One by one, the brothers took individual sticks in their hands. This time, they snapped them easily. "Do you understand now?" Babu Ram asked, his eyes glistening. "Alone, each of you is as weak as a single stick, but together you are strong. No one can break you if you remain united." The room was silent. The brothers looked down, ashamed. For the first time in years, they truly understood the meaning of their father's words. But Babu Ram knew that understanding a lesson once wasn't enough. So, in the following days, despite his weakness, he shared stories from the village, tales of broken families, and examples of brothers who turned enemies over land and pride. He made them see what would happen if they failed to change. The transformation was slow. At first, they still argued, but they remembered their father's tired voice and the lesson of the sticks. Ramesh began sharing his knowledge of farming with Naresh. Suresh helped Dinesh repair the cattle shed without being asked. Slowly, trust was rebuilt. Babu Ram lived long enough to see his sons laughing together under the same banyan tree where he once scolded them. He passed away one spring morning, a gentle smile on his face, knowing his legacy was secure. The brothers honored their father by keeping his land united. They expanded the farm, built a school in the village in Babu Ram's memory, and taught their children the same lesson: unity is strength.